Hello Scorpio, I'm Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the love card reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of November. We will be using a triplet, that is 3 cards for your love card reading. That's a very short card reading. Anyway, as always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Scorpio for the month of November, and these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart, or for some of you on your time of birth. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those elements. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current love situation. However, if the object and the related video does not match your first choice, please check the other videos that are connected in the same session. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, the matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Scorpio, here we go for your short love Lenormand card reading for the month of November. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the shell or the water group for your short love card reading in Lenormand cards for November 2021. As the first card here, we see the lily. The lily is a card on the long run. It's a serious card. It means this is a long-term relationship. If you're just in love, this could be the real deal here for you. These are serious cards. Also, the bear is very focused. He knows what he wants. This could be the big love, as they say in our life here. It's also possible that in somehow we are connected to our lover through to money or business. Sometimes the bear is a business card or it's a money card. It's also possible that we get each other through the course of life as there is our work. So it's possible that you met on the professional field. This is what we are seeing here. And it's possible that one of both parties was the manager or the boss from the other one at some point. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, the love affair here is unfolding. As I said, it's somebody from the professional life. This could be an important love, fulfilling love for the both of you. Also, this is a very passionate relationship, and we know already by heart that Scorpio, once he commits, he's a very passionate sign. Scorpio is the sign of passion here. Anyway, this points also that we both are lucky at our work. We are happy at our workplace, and it's possible that this relationship came out of this profession. Both are happy in the profession. Here, this is what we are seeing here. In a way, it's possible that one of both partners is older and one of both partners is teaching. So it's possible here we have a teacher and an older person. Maybe one was the boss, or maybe one of them was teaching. This is what we are seeing here, because the bear often represents a teacher, somebody who learns the other person, and then this would make the other party the more older party. This is what, or more experienced party. This is what we see here. Anyway, if this is an older person, we are committed to this older person. There's love here. There's long-lasting love. This could be the passion of your life. There's also a love for certain for the family members here. Anyway, we feel both that you both feel that you deserve this relationship. There are sincere motivations here going on with this combination. Anyway, this points also that you both enjoy the sensual pleasures if you desire to go in that, if you're in the relationship already. There's here we see that we are connected. It's possible also that we surrender to one another. Sometimes in love that happens. There's intense love. There's compassion here. Also, we spend a lot of time together out of work. Also, we spend time together at the work, but also in the private here. There's a lot of time we spend together. It's possible that this is a very romantic relationship, that one of both partners is writing like poetry, even love songs. Maybe one of both is an artist, he's a singer, or he's a painter. He makes some beautiful painting for the lover, or he creates something for the lover, because the lily is also a creative card. Anyway, there's an expression here from the towards the partner here from love. Anyway, this could be that this is going on already for a long time, and finally these two parties decided actually to come together. Maybe before there was a student-pupil relationship, but now this relationship over the years has matured out. It's possible that one of both parties has been for a long time single. He or she didn't want to commit. And now finally, this is going to the next level here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that one of both parties has also some experience in the love life. Maybe the other one is more innocent. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that the other one is not yet been involved in a relationship or in other forms of the relationship. Then we have the heart and the bear. The heart and the bear, as I said, this is the big love. The bear is a big animal, so this is the big boom here that we are seeing here. This is a big relationship on the romantic field and on the other field, on the professional field here. This is serious here. We could work together, we could teach together, we could meet on the teaching front. This is possible. Also, these people are taking care of each other. They find also a lot of strength in love here. They are also compassionate to each other. Maybe one of the both is more dominant in the relationship because the bear tends to get the things under control, and we know that Scorpion likes to control things or keep things under control here. This is what we are seeing here. This is possible that one of the both partners is a little bit dominant and the other one is more submissive. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, this is very serious. Also, the other side is there is compassion, there's protection. The people protect each other, the lovers protect each other. The bear protects, he protects everyone who's around us. He takes care, he sees that nothing could happen to the lover. There might be an overprotection here, maybe very worries about the lover here. In another way, it's possible with this combination also that one of the both parties is not only matured in life, but also has already sufficient funds. He has money already. He's already well settled in life, especially if there's an age difference. This is possible. It's not necessarily that the man is older. It could be reversed also. Anyway, here we see that there's a warm passion towards each other. Also, they are quite possessive. One of the both is quite possessive. Maybe it's possible also these people take care of their health. They work out, they go to the gym here. This is what we are seeing. The bear can sometimes be like executing in the gym and things like that. We take care of our life, of our health. This is what we are seeing here. We work hard well for our heart, so we keep our heart in condition. We need to be in condition. If we want a passionate relationship, we need to see that we are in the right position. And with this combination also, it's best that we work out because it's possible, because we enjoy life together. There is a gaining here of weight, so maybe that's why you want to keep in condition here, because this is a possibility, not only profitable for money, but sometimes also it indicates that our weight, our body weight is improving. Anyway, again, here we see the teacher, the boss. In another way, as I said, it could be your boss, but I think it's more on the management front there. This is what we are seeing here. On another way, this is a total different angle, but I want to mention this also. It's possible, if we had some issues with a parent before, that we are trying to find balance in that relationship before. Maybe there were some issues before and we try to work this out. Maybe one of our parents is not feeling well. We hear about that and there is a contact made to us, and we want to make some provisions for this, for the parent, or we need to foresee something for the parent. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, on the relationship front, again, we see that we even work together. If the times get harder, we cooperate together here. There's a major influence from both parties here towards each other. Then we're going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the lily and the bear towards each other. Here we see that these people are not only in love affairs together. In another way, I didn't mention this also, before, and because I didn't think about it, because this could also, the lily is the law. So it's possible that both parties are in a way connected to the law. Maybe one of both is connected to the law, a teacher in the law, literally could be a lawyer, maybe even a judge, it's possible, or there is ambitions for that here in that field. This is what we are seeing here. The bear knows what he wants. He protects his territory. This is what we are seeing here. Also, the money is good in the profession. There's good money in the profession here. The bear takes care. He sees he has enough stocks here for his older days here. The bear takes care if he goes to sleep, if he goes in the winter sleep here. This is what we are seeing. We know this here with this combination. Anyway, there's a lot of sensuality here. I see this here again. It's possible that one of both partners is a little bit, how do we say that, overprotective. We already saw this, but maybe also a little bit traditional. Maybe he don't cross certain borders, certain limitations. It's not necessarily it's the older partner, but maybe one of both partners here has some restrictions. This is what we see here. It's possible if one of both of your parents was ill, there's also some money coming. There's a possibly inheritance. If not so, if there's really a big age difference, it's possible that one of both partners is about to pension. This is what we are seeing here. It's also possible that one of both was a teacher in the financial world. This is what we are seeing here also. So there are several combinations here possible with the bear, because the bear is financial, sometimes financial advisors here. This could point that the older person in this relationship has a lot of influence around him, especially if this is a lawyer or a judge here. This is what we are seeing. If you live in a colder area, this is a totally different area. It could be that you live in an area where there really are bears. So also we need to consider this one here. Sometimes the cards really represent what they are here, and this could be a very powerful, strong animal there that is walking around to you there in the area. In another way, this goes, we see another angle now. We see here also yoga. It's possible that we do calming exercising, breathing exercising. We try to find our breath here again. It's possible also that on the professional field here, this person is very strict. He appears to be harmonious, and he probably is, but when it comes to the rules, this person is very strict if it's related to the profession here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that these people decide not to have children, because also this points sometimes to birth control. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also in somehow that the older brother is connected in this relationship somehow, maybe business-like or maybe professional-like. This is what we see here also. Anyway, there's a lot of sensitivity here also with this combination. Maybe one of both parties is very sensitive for the other side. Sometimes Scorpio can be very sensitive for the other side. I mean this on a different front, like for connections with the other side, people who are passed over. Scorpio can be very sensitive for the other side, because the god of death, Pluto, is the master of Scorpio. So sometimes these connections are easily made for Scorpio. He can feel that. Some Scorpios are afraid of that. Others know that, are they aware of it, but they don't talk about it. Sometimes Scorpio don't talk about these things, or they talk about it only in a very selective group. Anyway, this points to a very high status, high status function. It could be the woman also that he has a high status, and that the man is younger, because this points sometimes also to a very powerful woman here. This woman has a very strong will here. This is what we are seeing here, and maybe she has been single for a long time, and she chooses for this partner now. They work along well with each other. Maybe the younger partner can still learn a lot of this other party. So this is what we are seeing here. These partners can learn from each other on the professional and on the love field here. This is what we are seeing here. Also on the sexual front, they can learn a lot from each other, and they want to learn also. Anyway, on the other front, these people have certain morals that they don't cross. We already saw this here. They try to fit in the society. They try to be good persons, as we say here. They are also try to be righteous here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. There's a form of purity here in the relationship and cleansing. Anyway, for the water group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short card reading, Scorpio. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit your role, please check out the other 3 card readings that are directly connected here. Please check out also our short philosophical financial card reading. And if you want more information about your month to come, please check our monthly card readings that we do also very extensive in for the sign of Scorpio. Anyway, I want to thank you for your precious time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to the air group for your short love card reading for the month of November. Here we see as the first card the fish. The fish is the card of abundance, multiplying. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that we find a lot of security in money. Sometimes the Scorpio like to be very secure. Here we see that there is a love for money. We like to make money. We like to earn money. It brings us safety here. Excuse me. It could also mean that you put a lot of efforts for your security, because the mountain is that we put a lot of efforts in something for getting our feet on the ground, for becoming stable here. But we want to cater, we have financial ambitions here. If we work hard, Scorpio can be very, very focused. Here, this is what we see. Once Scorpio determines something, he goes for it. There's nothing that can hold him. It's a very strong sign, we know this. Anyway, here we see that there's also this is very sexual combination also. The fish are multiplying. We know that fish are very fertile. So this points to a lot of fertility in the relationship here, sensuality, sexuality here. But there could be a moral aspect, certain borders that we don't cross. It could also point to friends with benefits. Anyway, there's a lot of physical attraction here towards each other. This is what we are seeing here. If we are in a certain relationship, or we are about to enter it, we value this high. We value this as high as what the other things that are important for us. It's really in our list of valuables here, the love that we are seeing. Sometimes also with this combination, if we have already sufficient money, it points that we are involved into charity. We give things here. Maybe we have the mountain here. The mountain points to abroad, so it points maybe we have charitable goals in abroad. This is what we are seeing here. Things that we give here, we give to other people here with this relationship. It's possible that we have a very passionate or a project in abroad where we are very passionate about and that we are strongly connected to. This is what we are seeing here. It's also possible that this is in our love life, or both are combined. This is what we are seeing here. We let our affection flow here to this project that we are having here. We are investing high and deeply in the relationship. It's also possible that the love is combined with our business, that we met the lover in our business here. This is what we are seeing here. This relationship is both financially and on the love front very important for us. We see this as something very valuable for us here. We also try to find the balance in this relationship here. Possibly also there's a lot of emotional support in the work field, and maybe that's how you get connected. You support emotional maybe before each other in the work, and the love maybe being grown out of this one here. It's possibly also that you are very much in love now with this, and also this points to a very high likeness to certain hobbies that we have in our life. Then we have the heart and the mountain. Here we see there are two possibilities here. We met the lover on the internet, or our lover is in abroad. It's a foreigner, a person who has a different culture. Maybe this person is already in abroad, and we are thinking about moving there also, but we have a very short card reading here, so this is only a very short interpretation, so we need to be careful here. Anyway, this would point also that the lover is away from us, but we want to go there, but maybe we cannot because certain borders are not permitting it us. We have now the viruses who seem to be around us, and maybe because of certain countries have certain restrictions, you cannot travel there to abroad because there are certain restrictions in these countries. countries. Maybe for the time being, there's a blocked romance. You cannot go there. This is possible here also with this combination. Anyway, there could be some frustration about that. We want to go, we cannot go, but we really have an urge to go there here. We try to jump the hurdles here. This is what we are seeing also with this combination. It's possible also it puts a weight on us because we cannot meet in the lover in abroad because the mountain is heavy, so it could put some strain on us, but it doesn't mean the focus is not there. This is what we are seeing here. We are very stubborn here to get this lover, to get to this lover, but as we know now, some governments are very stubborn about the travel, about some rules here that we are seeing here. But the question is if some are not exaggerated or are they balanced. We don't know anymore what is going on these days. It seems that the governments are not very solid anymore. Anyway, then we see here the fish and the mountain. We mirror the cards here now. Anyway, we see here that we get a return from our money from foreign investments. Maybe we do commercial investments in abroad. Maybe the lover is somehow connected to us. Maybe our lover is in abroad and she is somehow tied up in this love business connection. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. As I said, it's possible also that there are some difficulties. Maybe it's possible also sometimes this person lives in a remote area and there are difficulties with the internet. So this is what we are seeing here also, because the mountain also can represent the internet. It's possible that you cannot always connect and that you cannot always inform about your finances, and it brings you a little bit worries here with this combination. Anyway, you go through the challenges, you take the challenges head on. Even if the mountain is difficult to climb, you will climb it. Here, this is what we are seeing here. If there are financial concerns or issues that weigh on you, you will go for it. Here with the mountain, it's important that we go through with it. We stay focused here on the love and on the business. But as we said, Scorpio can be very determined, so this will not be the problem in general. Anyway, it's also possible here that we are gathering money here with this combination. We keep our money close to us of our earnings. It doesn't mean we are not charitable, but in some parts of our life, we will be careful. We will be careful for our own future, maybe for our pension. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We want to make some reserves, I think, here with this combination for our future. For the things that are about to come. So Scorpio, for the air group, this is all for this short love card reading. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of it. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. If you want more information, check the general card reading that I do in a lot of details for you on my channel. You can also check the financial philosophical card readings that we do each month for your sign. Anyway, I want to thank you for your precious time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the Earth or the Stone group for your short love card reading for November. The first card that we see here, I put both of them here because we do a general reading. So if you are a man or a woman, these are neutral cards, so you can interpret what I say as you are a woman or a man. The gender doesn't really mind here, or if I mention it specifically, it's different. Anyway, this points here, the first 2 cards, this points to a lover that is close to us. He's not only our lover, he's also our friend. It's possible there's a lot of admiration here towards each other. One of both parties is admiring the other. We could really have a love crush here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. It's possible literally that this love that we are having gives an insight in the way love works, because sometimes the birds give an insight. This is what we are seeing here with these combination of cards. In a way, it's possible that if we are already close together, if this is not a new love anymore, that we are going into the next step. There's a marriage announcement here. This points to a new commitment here, what we are seeing. Anyway, this will be openly said here. There's a lot of generosity here towards each other. There's also a lot of sweetness in the relationship. It's possible that there is a lot of soft heartness. Sometimes we know that once you reach the heart of Scorpion, he can be very soft heartness. Once the Panzer is off here, we see this here. Anyway, if there were some issues here before, we see that we forgive our partner if there was an issue here before, because we see the good in our partner. We know that he's compassionate, and sometimes we cannot linger on about small things that happen in our life or that maybe are not important. Anyway, we see here that the parties are forgiving towards each other because both are here involved with their heart. This is what we are seeing here. Both partners love each other. There is solace here, consolation here towards each other. Then we have the heart and the birds here. It's possible that for a reason you worry about each other here. It's possible there's a lot of emotionality here for some reason, but I have only a few cards. But the birds point to stress, emotionality. Some things in the life make you doubt about something, not necessarily the love, but there are some doubts here about some parts of our life here that we are seeing with this combination. Maybe in a way, it's possible that there are trust issues. This is possible with this combination, that we don't trust everything that is going on, and we want to check out if everything is going right here or in the right direction here. This could point also on the physical front here. If you are very nervous, that you can literally feel this in your heart, that you have a high blood pressure. Sometimes this points to high blood pressure also. And if we have a lot of worries, we can really feel this in our heart physically here. This is what we are seeing, that we feel the heartbeat in our chest here. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. Anyway, there will be a lot of communication with the partners. It's possible also there is some gossip about this relationship. Maybe the gossip is not it's working on you and it makes you nervous, but it's not necessarily that it's true. We have very few cards here, so I cannot say, but it's possible here there's some gossip going on here behind our back, and we are people tell us some things about our lover and it makes us worried, but we need to see everything in the whole context here. I have only a few cards here to get into the details here. Anyway, we see here that we feel a little bit unstable here, especially because these people are talking a lot here, or people around us are talking a lot. Then we're gonna mirror the birds and the person cards towards each other. It's possible that both parties, they communicate a lot, they talk a lot with each other, or it's possible that one of the both is very communicative type. Anyway, there's a lot of communication with each other. We also communicate with each other about certain tensions, if there are tensions here. If this other person refuses to talk, if our partner refuses to talk or he don't want to communicate, it's possible this causes some headaches here. This is what we are seeing here. Some people are more close than others, and the other one might be very talkative, and it might cause a little bit nervous and stress. But all in all, you have the ability here with these cards for communicating with each other here. You can be social with each other. This is what we are seeing here. Also, we could have a lot of insights. Sometimes Scorpios has a lot of psychological insights. So he or she can feel how this relationship is coming. It's like it's already feeling in the senses here what is going on here. It's possible if we go out for relaxing ourselves, this is another angle, that we are going out both together, we go to a karaoke, we sing together, or we are somehow connected to singing or using our voice here with this combination. It's possible because one of both is a little bit unstable in this relationship, that we feel that our partner is a little bit fickle for the moment, but this could be a momentary issue because of some agitation in the life. Maybe there's some some stress in the life, some overstimulation. Maybe there's some preoccupants in some fields of life here. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, it doesn't need to be that these things cannot work out. They can be, but of course, here the key to everything is love and communicating. So Scorpio, for the stone group, this is all for this short card reading. If you want the extensive card reading for your sign, please check out the very extensive card readings that we do each month for your sign with Lenormand. You can also check out the short philosophical card readings that we do for the sign of Scorpio. Anyway, I want to thank you for your precious time you spend on my channel, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the fire group for your short love card reading for November. As the first card here, I draw one of the person's cards, so I added the other because we have a general reading here. We do general statements here. So if you are a man or a woman, you can interpret both here for you. If I say it differently or I go in details, that's something different. Anyway, this combination, this points that the relationship in general is already established. If not yet established, it could point that we are contractually connected to each other. This could be on business. This could be that it's a co-worker, because the dog sometimes could be a co-worker. Somehow we are intertwined with each other with contracts. It could be that we work at the same place, but we have few cards here, so I cannot see a lot here. But anyway, this point, there is an intertwining here with cooperation here. It's possible that one of the partners is more the junior in the business because the dog points to younger. So it's possible that one of both partners here is younger, or he has less experience in the business if these people are business-like connected and not married yet. Anyway, as I said, this is a business associate here. We are connected. This is an important relationship for us. If this is the beginning of the relationship, this could point to a relationship that leads to a serious relationship, because the dog is loyalty. This is what we are seeing here. The possible marriage is here. There's commitment possible here, because I think here there is dedication in this relationship, not only on the work field, but also on the relationship field here. This is what we are seeing. Maybe there's a connection that we want to make. We want to be committed with this partner, with this lover. There is a bonding here between the both partners. If you are in love, it's possible that you take the next step to engagement. If you are engaged, it's possible that you take the next step to the marriage. This is what we are seeing here. In another way, it's possible that you have been in a relationship with this partner before somehow, maybe due to some reasons that I cannot see here. The relationship has ended. Not necessarily for bad reasons, because I see the friendship card here, but or somehow you lost track of each other. And here it's possible here that we reconnect, because the ring is round, so it reconnects us and it makes a bridge. So here it means we didn't blow up our bridges, and we still had some form that we were able to reconnect with each other here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, it points, as I said, that one of the partners decides to come back. Maybe one went away and now he decides to come back. He or she decides to come back. Anyway, we see an alliance here, that these people are buddies, they are friends here. They tie with each other, they hook up together here. There's also an honor, a kind of respect here with each other here that we are seeing here. It's possible here with this combination, if you go in the next step, that there is an engagement ring or a wedding ring, because sometimes the ring literally means what it says here. It's possible that expensive jewelry is switched out, or one of the both partners offers a ring or something that commits or make the relationship more bound here. This is what we are seeing here. Here sometimes also this points, since we are close to the birthday of Scorpio now, here we see that some commitments might take place around your birthday. It's a little bit dangerous to predict this, but it's possible here that things are going in the next step around your birthday. Maybe this is the goal that you are set it for you, because sometimes Venus can decide something up front. Scorpion in general makes a plan. So here maybe you decided this already up front. You're already for a long time friends, else, and you decided to a good step, and maybe it's your partner's birthday, maybe she's a Scorpio, and you decided to do this on her birthday, and you mix social occasions with this official occasion. So this is possible here with this combination. Anyway, we want to stick together, we want to make promises to each other. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this could be going on for quite a while. Maybe you were slow in this relationship. It's possible that this is going off on already. You have maybe off on for several times. This could be a relationship that is going on already for a long time. This friendship could already be for a very long time. Anyway, then we see the ring and the dog here. This is a love that is growing out of friendship, or that we are seeing here. It's grown out of the work field, because the dog can be a colleague, it could be a co-worker, it could be a business associate. This is what we are seeing here. But anyway, this points to a very strong friendship that these two have awards to each other here. There's already a strong bond, and maybe the next step was only logical. This is what we are seeing here. There are agreements with friends. They have a friendly attitude towards each other because the dog is friendly. This is possible also with this combination. Anyway, in our mind, we are already connected to this friend, but maybe we didn't spoke it out before, and now we really speak it out here. We want to say it to the partner. Anyway, there's a mutual support here. There's solidarity here. These people want to help each other, not only on the love front, but also on the other fields of life. They depend on each other. Also, probably they are connected in their social circles, and their friends know already a long time of this relationship here. They know that there is admiration. These people admire each other. They are mutual friends, and they have mutual friends. Then we have the person card and the dog. Here we see a colleague, customer, that I didn't mention yet. It could also be a customer a person who is year-long a customer for you for many years, and you always meet each other, and you know there is more, or you feel there is more here. This is what we see also here with this combination. It's possible also that we came into each other contact with relatives. So maybe our brother or our sister made this relationship possible, or some family member. This is what we are seeing here, or a colleague. A colleague made this relationship. We came in contact with each other, to a colleague, a business partner. This is something we see here. You actually knew this person before. You knew him, but maybe superficially, and now you know each other. But it depends in what stage the relationship is here, what we are seeing here. Here we see also there could be some old-fashioned things going on here, and this man literally asked you to be his girlfriend, or this woman, as we are in a very evolved time now, it's possible also that the woman asks to the man for getting more in the next step. So here there's like the old-fashioned way, but the situation could be reversed. We are in different times now. But anyway, there's an asking for permission here. Are you willing to go or take the next step here? And here with this combination, we see, of course, there's an approval here from both sides. So Scorpio, for the fire group, this is all. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short card reading. If you want more information, check out your monthly card reading that I do for you in a very extensive way. You can also check out the short philosophical financial card readings that I do for your sign. Anyway, I want to thank you for your precious time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you for your time, and see you soon. Bye-bye for now.